back to my channel. I hope that you're doing well. Welcome to another video. I am so excited to be doing my second month of my TBR bingo. Last month didn't go quite as planned, to say the least, and I will run over that in just a second. But if you guys don't know about my TBR bingo, I will leave it in the cards above for last month TBR, so you can hear all the rules, how this whole system works, and how we're going to play today. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comments below. I am still taking suggestions on what we should do if we get a bingo, but other than that, let's go ahead and run through the books that I was able to read this month and which ones are going to cost me an extra spin. So these books were all the books that I had on last month's TBR plus 2 audiobooks, which I did listen to, so I don't have to worry about those. However, not all of these books have been started or read during this time, so some punishments are going to be happening this month, unfortunately. So I have read The Scarlet Letter and DNF'd it. I'm currently in the middle of both Breaking Dawn and Sarah J. Maas's Crescent City, and I have plans to finish Mockingjay, Recursion, and Veronica Roth's book by the end of the month. I still have a couple days left, so I will not be having any punishments for these. However, I do have 2 books on my TBR that I just know I'm not going to get around to finishing, so unfortunately, I will have 2 extra spins this month. So instead of 10, I will have 12, and it's going to be a fun month for sure. Also, if I get any number that ends in a 5, that will mean another extra spin for me. Other than that, that's all I wanted to say, so let's go ahead and spin the ball cage. All right, so let's go ahead and do our first spin. Why didn't it come out? Oh, there. We're doing this again. We're gonna do this again. Okay. All right, the first number that I have is I-28. Okay, I-28 is not on the board, so let's go ahead and read the prompt. It is to read a book with a number in the title. Okay. I will think on that and I'll be right back. Okay, so after looking at all the books that I have, I decided to do Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. So I have the audiobook that finally came up from my hold through the library, and I have like 10 more days to listen to it, so I really need to get to it. So I think that'd be the perfect thing to put on my TBR, and hopefully I will really enjoy it because everyone seems to love this book. All right, spin number 2. G59. All right, another card that is not on the board, and the prompt for this is a booktuber favorite. I have so many booktube favorites on here because a lot of my books that I get are from watching booktube, so I don't think I'll have too much of a problem with this, but let me double check and I'll be right back. All right, I have 3 books here that I could really pick from, and that is either A Curse So Dark and Lonely, Scythe by Neil Shusterman, or, of course, Sarah J. Maas of Court of Thorns and Roses. I'm just going to say ACOTAR because I can't say that fast. But I don't know which one I'm going to pick. But I think because I'm on such a Sarah J. Maas kick, I think I'm going to pick ACOTAR. All right, spin number 3. We have, I can't find the number, I-21. My grandma and sister are playing bingo as I do this. So if you guys see me looking sideways, that's what I'm doing. But they're having fun, so I'm gonna let them be. Okay, so for I-21, it's a Goodreads recommends, and I was really hoping I wasn't gonna get this because my phone isn't charged for me to look it up, so give me a second. Okay, so I was looking through Goodreads and I was scrolling around and I found a book that I already have on my shelves. I have so many books that it just doesn't make sense for me to go buy one that Goodreads is recommending me, so I decided to pick up My Dark Vanessa by Kate Elizabeth Russell. I did try and start this last month, and it was just such a heavy topic that I put it down, but I am really interested in seeing where this story goes. If you guys don't know what this is about, this is basically about a woman who is looking back on a past relationship that she had with her high school professor, and she looks back on this relationship quite fondly, and she doesn't see anything wrong with it. But when more girls are stepping up in regards to this professor and his inappropriate relationships, she has to question her own relationship and how far he crossed the line with her. So I think that this is going to be a very good book. It's going to talk about some really hard topics, and it's just something that I really need to read, and it's just going to be a hard read. It's going to be emotional, but I'm going to do it. Roll number 4. Oh 27, no, oh, 72. So this is very exciting. We finally got one on the board for this game, so I'm gonna go put it on and then I'll get the prompt. Okay, so the prompt for 72 is a book that starts with the first letter of my name, and I don't know why I put this prompt in because I don't know that many books that start with a K, but I will go ahead and take a look and see what I have. Okay, so I only found one book that has the first letter of my name, and that is The Kingdom of Back by Marie Lu. I was not planning on reading this anytime soon, but the TBR has spoken, so I will. This is a book about Mozart. So I know a lot of people have heard the name Mozart, but it's actually about his sister. She also was really into music and composing, but during this time of when they were alive, that wasn't okay for women to do. So it's about her life and the magical world that they made up. This is historical fiction as well as magical realism, and I've heard fantastic things. So hopefully I love it. Roll number 5. Oh, 71. All right, for 71, I have a book with an illustrated cover. So I have plenty of these. This should not be a hard one for me to pick. So I'll see what my options are and I'll be right back. Okay, my sister is a lifesaver because she told me I should read a graphic novel, and she's very right about that because I need some short books in my life. So I'm going to pick up Archie, Volume 1. I'm nervous, to say the least. I don't know what this graphic novel series is about. Obviously, it fathers? Jesus. Obviously, it fathers. I can't. I don't know. Follows. Obviously, it follows Riverdale, and I have watched some of the show, but not enough to remember anything about it. So I'm not sure if it will differ from the show itself, but I'm hoping that it's good. But I don't know. We'll have to see. Graphic novels have just not been for me recently, so I'm hoping this really changes everything that I feel about graphic novels. All right, roll number 6. Didn't go through. Give me a ball, homie. Oh, 2, really? All right, B11. Okay, so the next prompt for B11 is Isaac pick, which is my husband. So I'm gonna try to drag him out of bed and see if he'll pick a book for me. Okay, so my husband didn't want to get out of bed, so he helped me pick indirectly. I picked the book on the second shelf, 8 to the right, and I got American Royals. I'm having a lot of historical fiction this month, and I think the universe is trying to tell me something, or my TBR bingo is just trying to screw me, but this is a historical bent novel about what if instead of George Washington getting the presidency, he received the crown, and his whole family is still in office, if you per se, ruling over the country, and it's about like the teenagers and their life and all of the drama that comes with it. So I am very excited about this. Hopefully I love it. Okay, roll number 7. G55. Okay, so 55 was on the board, and this is also an extra spin, so we're going to be picking 13 books this month. Shoot me. But I have to read a book strictly at night. So this is not any particular book. I just have to read it at night only. So I will pick a book that I think I'm going to love. I like to be able to pick my own books every once in a while. All right, so I picked a book written by a Black author about Black main characters. I really want to prioritize that in my reading more generally over my whole reading life. I really should be reading diversely. So I picked Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo. This is a book about 2 sisters who don't know that either one of them exists. And then their father dies in a plane crash and they learn about each other. So not only are they grieving their father, but they're learning about his secret life, as well as introducing a new person into your family and all that comes with that. And all these different lives and all the different things that make up a person are now being introduced years later. And it's written in verse. I'm really excited. I'm hoping this book changes the way I feel about books written in verse. I've read now 3 of them and I just haven't loved them. So I'm hoping this is going to be the one that I really love. All right, spin number 8. N36. All right, for the prompt for N36 is the lowest rated on my TBR. So I'm going to have to go to Goodreads and figure that out, but my phone's dead, so I'm going to have to use my laptop. So you just have to trust me on this one, but I'll be right back. Okay, so my lowest rated book, according to Goodreads, is Cabin at the End of the World by Paul Tremblay. This has a 3.29 on Goodreads, so comparatively, that's pretty bad. So I'm hoping that I like it. It's a mystery. That's pretty much all I know about it. I just wanted to have some more mysteries in my TBR. And there we go. It is quite short, so I guess that's good. There's only about 260 pages, so hopefully I can get through this pretty quick. Spin number 9. I-25. Okay, so I'm convinced that this bingo round is just pitted against me this month because not only do I have to do another extra spin, so 14 spins, but I also have to do a 24-hour readathon. So, ooh, did I screw myself there? Yes, I did. So let me pick a book that will definitely be included in the 24-hour readathon. All right, so if you guys know, you know, The Last Magician was one of my favorite books of this year, and I have yet to read the sequel. I have gotten about, where did I get? 280 pages in, and I struggled. I struggled hardcore. So this is gonna be the book that I'm going to read in a 24-hour readathon. Technically, I only have half of the book left, so I think I could finish it. I think this might be the nicest book that I could have picked at this point. Technically, my sister picked it, but still, I don't know. I don't know why I did this to myself, but I did it. I did it. Roll number 10. I-17. And the prompt for 17 is the highest rated book on my TBR, so let me get that one. All right, so technically the highest books that were on my TBR were the Harry Potter books, but I am no longer reading those currently, and I'm not talking about them on my channel, so I will not be reading those, but the next step down of books that I haven't already read would be The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett, so let me grab that. All right, yet another historical fiction that I need to read. I just, you know, this is the month for historical fiction, and I'm just gonna do it. I believe in myself, I'm gonna do it. I also forgot that I have a buddy read that I'm supposed to read this month, and that's also historical fiction, so bless my soul, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. All right, roll number 11. It fell in my hands. What is this? G51. Okay, the next book that I have here is a thriller, so I don't know which one I want to pick for that. I do have a couple on my shelves, but let's see. Okay, I am going to pick up The Other People by CJ Tudor. I heard Books and Lala talking about this book, and I figured that I'd pick it up secondhand. I have no idea what this is about, so you know, I actually prefer going into my thrillers blind because sometimes the synopsis just gives way too much away. So hopefully I like it, but we'll have to see. All right, roll number 12. 12. G60. Okay, we have another one on the shelf, and that is 60. So this is a sci-fi read. This month has just been, wow. Okay, I'm just gonna pick a sci-fi, and I'm just gonna not talk about it anymore. All right, so sci-fi is another one of those genres that I just don't love. So I'm gonna pick an easy one, and that is Scarlet by Marissa Meyer. This is part of the Lunar Chronicle series. I did read the first book like 4 months ago already. Wow, it's been so long, but I really enjoyed it. I am honestly excited to continue on with the series. It is hard to explain the series, so I'm not going to try, but most people know what this is about. And I'm hoping that the second book gives me more answers because the first book left me questioning so much. All right, roll number 13. I-26. Okay, so the prompt for 26 is to phone a friend, and my friend is my sister, so I can phone my sister, can't I? Do I have to phone her if she's already here? I don't think so. I'm gonna have her pick a book. Come on, sister. Be nice to me.
Am I?
Yeah. Hi. This is my sister.
Hi.
She is 6 years younger than me. Mm-hmm. This is Robin. Love her to pieces, but she's gonna pick my book.
Thanks.
Do it. Do it.
Okay.
Wow. Wow.
It's a good story to read about women's history.
Wow.
Read Pride and Prejudice.
She's doing me dirty, guys.
But
dirty.
Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, because that movie was terrible.
They also have a book.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. I see it at the store all the time. Okay, well, she's being mean to me and making me read a classic because she knows that my because she knows that my track record with classics is not great, but you know what? If I love it, then I get to blame her for it too. So
But it has sprayed edges and it's really pretty.
it is.
So,
It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous cover.
good luck.
I better love it.
Love you.
I'm gonna punch you. Bye.
Bye.
And for the very last spin for this month, hopefully, spin number 14. Please don't be a 5. Please don't be a 5. Okay. I-16. All right. The last one was another one on the board. It was a board-heavy month, which is great. We're so close to a bingo. Hopefully, we'll get there soon. But the next book that I have to pick is my scribd choice of the day. And they just making everything complicated because I don't have scribd in front of me right now. But hopefully, I can figure that out. And I will put it up on the screen for you guys, I guess. But hopefully, it's good. I have no idea. So the book is Redemption Prep by Samuel Miller. This said it's Twin Peaks meets Riverdale, so I have no idea if I like it. It sounds like it's gonna be a YA, probably in a high school setting, so hopefully it'll be good. It's an audiobook, so it won't take me too long to get through. Cross my fingers, hopefully. But let's go ahead and run through the books that I have to read this month. Okay, yeah, I really did it this month. This is ridiculous. This reminds me of my old TBRs where I had 20 books on them. And I'm afraid for next month's punishments because I have a feeling I might have a few. But if you guys are interested in reading any of these books with me or buddy reading, feel free to let me know. I would love to know what your guys' thoughts on some of these books are. Go ahead and leave it in the comments below. And I'm gonna put these books down now. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in for my second month of TBR Bingo. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope it all made sense for you guys, but I've been having so much fun putting this together, and I'm really excited that we're so close to a bingo. But other than that, that is the end of this video. If you did like it, please make sure to give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and of course, leave any comments, questions, and suggestions in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!